Hi guys, Lady Random here and welcome back to Regrowth. I believe it's probably turned night typically, hasn't it? Oh no, playing the day music, of course. I should know better than that. Alrighty, first change. Gone. Yeah, we've got all of our seeds up to 10, 10, 10. Have we actually got anything going on in here at the moment? We have forest drones. Busy with those. We've now got a setup and we're also out of water. Let's just top this back up again while we are in here very quickly. There we go. So yeah, just getting those reacclimatized, doing all right, getting the combs. So we're starting to get some of the honeycombs just from the forestry, the forest bees, and we're up to 58 silky combs. We're going to wait until we get to a stack of that before I start running that through. But yeah, we're just letting our machines do their thing. Tree wise, we actually got our first sapling off of our acacia. We got a acacia jungle hybrid, which is that one there, which is good. So that's starting to happen, and as you can probably see, we'll try not to get poisoned too much as we come around here. And if you're hearing weird noises, that was the cat jumping about. He's been a little bit clingy today, so he's insisting on sort of being in or near the room. But yeah, there we go. So we've got our forest bees. Now you can see at the moment they're kind of getting stuck in the, well, they are getting stuck in the pipes, because they're sort of not the same type. I think that's what's happening. Let's just analyze these guys quickly and see how we are doing, because the difference with the others, there we go, look, 3 of those, they're all the same. I think we might finally be starting to get, yeah, look at that, we're starting to get sort of a consistent genome now, which is good. So we'll carry on, oopsie, doing the breeding from that. We can actually figure out where to put that back. I'm not sure why this isn't happily feeding back in, because that was an iron transport pipe there, and it's an iron transport pipe there. What is the difference with this one? Oop. Oh, there we go. But I think now that should start automatically feeding back in, because if we're running bees of the same type, it should filter those through. This is just typical, isn't it? Typical, as we want our health for what we're going to be doing today. So last week we were delving into some of the blood magic, and if you recall, we set up out in this area here, we set up our, just see it, our blood altar over there. So we want to kind of carry on with a little bit of that today. So I've got a few more bits that we want to do. I need to let my health heal up a little bit. The first thing we're going to do is I want to make the elven knife, which is a better sacrificial knife than we've had. So I'm just going to gather up, what do we need? I think we'll probably need some of those. We need that. We'll take that with us. We'll take some blank slates, and we need our sacrificial knife. I also, actually, I'm going to take an emerald with me, because I want to make, depending on how we get on, it's not unlocked in the book yet. So just looking at the book, things that we've got available to us are like a drunken hummingbird. We've got Altar Plus, which is the blood runes, I think it is. Let's have a look at that. Is it blood? Yeah, so that's the blood runes that we need to improve our altar. And it's also unlocked for us, so I said the of Blood and Blades, which is the elven knife, which is where we're going to start today. So we need to actually go over to our Botania area, because we need a couple of elementium ingots. We need our sacrificial knife, and that will give us the elven knife, which will actually give us I'm actually going to sleep I'm going to sleep only because A, I want the bees to keep running. B, I don't want any nasty spawny stuff happening over by our blood altar, particularly if we can avoid it. But yeah, I think I've got about 9 elementium ingots. So I'm going to need my Wander the Forest. Yeah. Well, we now got 7 elementium ingots. So we need to put this onto our altar. So we go 1, 2, 3, and that will start that process. Now that seems to be pretty quick. We'll need, as usual, a piece of living rock with which to complete this, like so, and right click, and that gives us our elven knife. So do I make you thorny, baby? Really? Okay, interesting. But yeah, this will actually give us 1,000 life points for each heart. So we'll actually start to get way more blood. Now that's going to be quite important when we're coming to be making our blood runes. So that is that part. Let's have a munch. I should be okay, I think, with the potatoes I've got. I know we get regen off of the magical food, but I'm thinking with this knife is going to give us more blood per heart, as we were saying. So hopefully that will slow down that. So why don't we just claim our reward here? So detection tasks. So we also need to make a thaumaturge's razor. So this will give us, so arcane if you, so putting the knife through. Right, the basic sacrificial knife is a good thing. Augmenting the knife with Botania or thaumic. It's only putting the knife through. So what do we need to do with that? So we're going to need to research that. So we're not going to be able to actually get our runes of augmented capability just yet. So that'll be another sacrificial knife that we need to make, and we'll need to probably do that with infusion magic that we're going to have to unlock later on. So okay, that's fine. We're not going to be able to completely knock off that particular task. However, we can do this. So altar plus. If we go back to the top here, so the simple blood altar is rather limited in its capabilities, but if you increase the size of the structure, you can empower it to do great things. The first such upgrade is to improve it to tier 2, which is achieved by simply placing a ring of 8 blood runes around its base. So blank runes, the step to tier 2. No other rune types can be used. Oh, in fact, go back again. More information, yada yada, and the sanguine scientium. And to the architect blank runes, the step to tier 2. So other rune types can be used in place of blood runes to have other effects, but a tier 2 only runes in the middle of each side will actually apply their extra effects. So that will be opposite where the altar is in that. So blood runes, what do we need for that? We literally need our blood orb, and we need stone, and we need blank slates, and that will give us 1. So we need 8 of those, and it's 2 blank slates per thing, she says, able to speak correctly. So let's do a row of those and a row of those, like so. Let's go like that and like that. Let's put our blood orb in the middle, and that's given us 5. That's fine. So we need to obviously make some more blank slates, and to make those it's living rock into our blood altar. So we've got 5, which is a start. So we need to get a few more. So let's go grab ourselves. We should have remembered this earlier. I thought we were going to get more than that, but obviously not. Let's go get ourselves a bit more living rock. I believe we had some cooking away anyway. Yeah, we did. Lovely. We'll just grab this bunch here. Okay, let's have a look. Do we have any more stone? We've got 3. That's fine. I'm sure we can use what we've got there. We're going to need a few more of those, so let's keep that going. So that's given us 8 living rocks. That'll give us 8 more slates. So it's still not quite enough, is it? We need 3 more. No, that's fine. That's fine. That will give us enough. We've obviously now just got to hope that we've got enough blood and altar. Now I have filled it up. We've got 10,000 life points in there at the moment, so that is nice and full, which is cool. Hopefully that should give us enough, even if it's 1,000 life points per slate. Then that'll be fine. So we just need to let those infuse and then we click them off. You can see that's kind of ticking down on there. It's a little bit of a slow process. There we go. So yeah, it's taking 1,000 per. Cool. That's 2. And what I can do in the meantime is I'm going to start knocking out this grass around here. Pretty sure the altar was okay stood on something. So when we're thinking about adding the other runes, we're going to need to add runes here, here, here and here. So like I said, they only work if they're in the middle. Let's grab you. Let's pop you in. Now, do we have a crafting table on us? We do not. But we need 6, don't we? In order to make the other 3. So up to 5. So this should be enough. And we can always come back and make some more very shortly. Okay. There we go. Why don't we just fill up our altar again? Let's have a quick look. If we've got our divination sigil, so we've got 9,000, so we just need 9,500. Oh, okay. I thought it was supposed to be 1,000 life points per heart. Oh, of course, it's half hearts it knocks you down by, doesn't it? So no, that makes perfect sense. So we're back up to a full altar at that point. So let's pop back into here. Don't know much. I don't know how much we have left in our blood orb. Hopefully it will be sufficient to finish making the rest of these. So let's go back to that again. So that is that there. Oops. Those like so. And stone, isn't it? 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. There we go. So with a bit of luck, perfect. That's enough in our weak blood orb. To help us with that. So what we can do is actually chuck that just into there. We'll let that fill up a little bit just while we're popping this round. Yeah, it wasn't that badly empty, to be fair. So this is our next level on the altar, and that will actually now mean that we have a tier 2 blood altar. You can now see that's changed from tier 1 to tier 2. So that is very close. Life point wise, current essence, we've got 3539, which is awesome. So you see the altar is being drained out by our blood orb, but that's fine. That is just fine. So we can kind of keep topping that up. There we go. That looks like that has pretty much is that full? Doesn't actually tell us, does it? So we've got 5,000 there. So yeah, I think that has pretty much filled our orb up. And we just need to wait for our blood level to refill up to 1,000 again. And it looks like, is it night coming down? It is. Right, well, let's have a quick look at our quest book. So we've got our blood runes. That then gives us another detection task, which means we need to make reinforced slates. Now, I believe the reinforced slates is dropping slates into the blood altar. So blank slates into a blood altar gives you that. Now, how many do we need? We need 1 reinforced slate. So that's fine. Why don't we just throw a piece of living rock just into there very quickly. Turn that into a blank slate. Just quickly get this filling up again. Grab that back. But actually that is draining out, so that is probably already doing a reinforced one. Which is fine by me. There we go. 1 reinforced slate. So that gives us that, which means that we get 2 speed runes. So that is a very cool thing. Let's claim our reward for that. So the speed runes, I'm not entirely sure what a speed rune does. Have we got anything nasty coming our way? It's just... There we go. Perfect. So it's speed runes. That's going to be an interesting one. So we need to kind of figure out what speed runes do. Does it actually tell us what a speed rune does? I suppose that probably speeds us up, or does it speed up how quickly the transformations take place? I'll be honest with you, so I'm not sure. So we'll go quickly and we'll go and check our sanguine scientium. It's almost as bad as saying Thulmonomicon, right? Okay, so let's have a quick look here. Let's go back. Right, try it again. So do we have speed runes? There we go. So you can make those with stone, sugar, blood runes and blank slate. And what do they do? Can now, however, if I combine one of the runes with a few more blank slates and some leftover sugar, yada 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 yada. Yada yada yada. A speed rune. What this rune appears to do is increase the speed of the altar's processes, both the transmutation rate as well as the speed that a bound orb will consume the essence from the altar by an additive 20% per rune. This tier doesn't seem perfect, however, it seems that for the second tier only... This tier doesn't seem perfect, however, since it seems that for the second tier only, the 4 edge runes, not the corners, could be used as the upgrade slots for the purposes of the augmentation of the altar. Okay. So in theory, we probably need to make a couple more of those. So let's go back to that and have a look. So that's blank slates, sugar. So we'll need 8 stone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Blank slates, I don't think we have any more in here, do we? Let's pop that into there. Keep our speed runes there. Blank slate wise, we're going to need a couple more living rock for that. In fact, actually, let's take some stone with us. Let's take some stone. So we can top up our living rock. Oh, falling down hills. So let's grab this. And we'll replace. Whoops. Hopefully it'll Yeah, they'll just take that one back. Let's turn it into cobble, but never mind. I'm going to leave that stack there. Just because, by the sound of it, we are going to need to make quite a lot of living rock as part of this. Let's go and have a quick sleep. Get rid of any nasty that is occurring out there. We'll have a quick check on our bee. See if we can turn that really annoying noise off. Hopefully he's been very nearly. This is taking quite a bit of time, isn't it? Where's he? Oh. Oh, where did he go? Uh-oh. Did we lose him? I think we might have done. Okay. That's fine. Let's just turn that off. Oh dear. Note to self, don't just click on the bee. Right. So we need to make some more blank slates. Ow! Oh, I don't know it was going to happen. Sod's law, isn't it? Just because you know I need my life points. Okay. So let's grab some more of those. So all in we needed 2 more and blood runes. Okay. Let's recover a bit from that. Crafting table. Always forget the crafting table. Okay. Come on. No. Let's just move you out of the way. So we need 4 of these, but we also need another 2. So it's 6 more in total that we need. So 3 more. So we do definitely need to think about getting this this area fenced off for a bit of safety. Now I'm kind of like thinking how we're going to do this. Whether what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to dig down with the altar and leave it at this level and then just dig my dig my terrain away. I know it's a lot of digging. And yes, I probably could kind of work on raising it up, but do you know what? I'm just going to dig down. There we go. So that's 6 of them. So we use quite a lot of life points. Let's heal up a little bit. 7475. So yeah, we could probably do with just filling this back up again. Right, we'll let ourselves recover quickly and let's go and craft these things up. So, yep, so we need 2 more blood runes. So that is our weak blood orb. 2 slates. Oh my goodness, we do need more than I thought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need some more stone as well. So we are going to need to make a few more of these. Should have turned the whole lot in. Should have turned the whole lot in. Let's grab you. Okay. Back to here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 2 more of those. They go in the middle. They're either side like so. What was the rest of the recipe? Sugar. Okay, let's quickly go and make a couple more runes. While we're here. There's one. Be nice to find a way of actually. I wonder if you can. I don't think there is an easy automation of this, to be fair. We'll just do all 4 of them, I think. Three. And the last one is 4. There we go. Run back up here. I'm okay to leave the gate open. So we need 1, 2 of those. Let's go get ourselves... Oh, sugar. Actually, I think we probably should, in theory. We may have some sugar here. Let's have a look. We don't. That's fine. Let's just quickly go and get some sugar cane from the farm. Thank you, 10, 10, 10. So, sugar cane. We'll turn it all into sugar. We'll just stick it into our food chest if we don't need it. That is absolutely fine. And we're back here because obviously we just only need the 4 with which to make the other speed runes. There we go. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Perfect. 4 speed runes. So it does mean we can actually now chop out the... Whoops. Chop out the closest ones here. Oh wow, iron pickaxe. Typical. Typical. Let's go grab one of our pickaxes from up the top here. Apologies for all the backwards and forwards we're going on here. We've now extended the episode to nearly 30 minutes, which we never intended to do, but hey. There we go, that one will work beautifully, I am sure. So our manual one is certainly higher than iron. And we'll actually see whether it makes a quicker difference at filling up our blood orbs. We're going to take each of these out at this point here. And this will definitely enhance our altar, and they'll just put speed runes. There we go. So that should now give us a much higher speed. So let us just quickly regen that up. That's up to 1,000. Let's drop in our orb. Hopefully that will fill up quite quickly. So we go. See, our altar is currently tier 2 with a capacity of 1,000, and I think our orb must be full because it is not draining out, which is awesome. So there we go. Now I think we have to have a gap in between each of the tiers. So I'm probably going to need to build myself some kind of little walkway to get up to this, or down to it and up to it, however you wanna play it. So I think we have to leave a gap for tier 3. Let's have a look and see if we've completed anything else with this. So, like a drunken hummingbird. Ooh. Have we unlocked anything else? This is... Oh, let's just get this right. Go back to that. So, we've unlocked that. We have now unlocked this, which was the other thing that I wanted to do, which was make the apprentice's blood orb. And do you know what? I am going to do that. I am going to do that. No, I'm not. We'll save that. We'll come back to that in the next episode and we'll do a little bit more blood magic. So we'll look at, in the next one, the apprentice's orb. We'll also have a look at applied arcana. So there might be some things here. Thormic slates and botanical slates. We might be able to make... Oh, look at that. How easy is that to make? We'll start looking into some of those and see how far we can get with progressing our altar. But for now, guys, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we shall see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.